And so let's just go into the cabin and see what we've been up to over the last week and a half. Hi, welcome back to our channel. This is Ridgehaven Homestead, where we live the off-grid life and we DIY everything, even the things we don't know how to do, especially the things we don't know how to do. That pretty much sums up the life that we are leading right now. And in this video, we are going to pass through the cabin, catch up on some of our DIY projects, check out the ones that we've started. And so let's just go into the cabin and see what we've been up to over the last week and a half. If you're new to our channel, I'm Lori, my husband's Greg. We and the boys are building a cabin on 26 acres in rural East Tennessee. We've pretty much done everything from the ground up. Wow, we just keep chugging along because we have to get into this house. But we've been living in our camper for 5 or more years, and we are very eager to get into our cabin that we are building. We've had the help of our 3 boys over the years, and it's been an amazing thing. It's been an amazing learning journey. I won't lie, we are tired. We're ready to move in. So we're trying to do our best and just keep going. Our kitchen area. This is Greg going down the steps. Let's just imagine we're coming up here and we have the floor all done. It looks wonderful. Obviously it's not swept and sanded, but this is a sneak peek into what it's going to look like. This is the white oak flooring. Of course, our cabinets are loaded with stuff. We have to work out these things, but kitchen, dining room, living room is all the white oak, and even our bedroom. So this is looking wonderful so far. I'm ecstatic about the progress that we've made. Another glimpse looking down from the steps, living room, sun porch out there, kitchen, dining room area. I really like how it flows into each other with the hardwood. Like I was saying before, we had considered, and this was mostly my consideration, doing something different in the kitchen, but I'm really glad that we did this, and I'm just loving it so far. So yes, it's so encouraging to see the process coming together and looking like we're going to be moving into this house pretty soon. Still a lot of work, but we're going to get there. Our bedroom floors needed to be sanded, so that's what Greg was working on so that we can finish the white oak flooring. We decided not to rent a big sander because we are going to be doing our house in sections. And so we mostly are using a belt sander that we got from Harbor Freight, and then the combination of a Kobalt palm sander we're also using to polish things out. Okay, our room has been all sanded down and now it's getting swept. This wood is cabin grade, I believe, and so there are some imperfections in it and some divots and knot holes. We just sanded over those, and we just feel like it's adding to the rustic charm of our cabin. We did not let that bother us. After we sanded the floor, the next step was to use the polyurethane. We went with the Varathane for floors because we were told that it provides a really good hard finish, which we really need. It's looking beautiful as it shines it up really well. This is our room so far. Adam got those little gaps between the joists filled. We are gonna do a quick sand on this floor, and then I'm gonna put down the next layer of polyurethane, or it's actually the Varathane for floors, which is a polyurethane. It's looking great, wouldn't you say? Do you love the color, how it brought out the grain and kind of warmed it up? I really am liking it. So as soon as we get this floor done and that's cured, then I will start spraying the walls with polyacrylic to just kind of make it easier to wipe them off. And once we get some walnut, we're gonna trim out these in walnut and then here in walnut like we're doing in the living room. What else? We have the closet to trim out and some doors. I'll probably hang a curtain for temporary. And we have this pipe coming into our ceiling that we are gonna have to figure out some box to build around there, but for now, it's just resting. This is the closet under the stairs, which has no light, so just have to take my word for it. None of the closets are too big. None of our rooms are really too big. I think this one's probably like, I don't know, 11 by 11 or 12 by 12, which is big enough for us. We've been in the camper for over 5 years. It seems huge, and so it's just fine. My closet is, I don't know, 3 by 5 or so, about the size of a bathtub. So I'm gonna have to be selective with what I put in there, but again, it's okay. We've been storing our stuff down in the basement, and that's where some of it will stay until we can sort it and figure out what to keep, what to not keep, so forth. Anyway, I better get on to sanding before I lose my oomph for it. What's up today? Lots of random projects. Again, I'm putting the second coat of polyurethane on this floor, so that's what I'm going to be working on. Andrew's out here getting ready to put some tile up around the fireplace, and Adam is working on his door, keeping us busy today. We are just going to jump back to a couple of previous projects so that we can check in on the progress. We can take a quick peek into Andrew's room. We're going to avoid most of the room because it's kind of looking scary. But I've just shown you these little small areas that he has made for alcoves where he can either bump them out a smidgen with a shelf or just leave them as is to store knickknacks. He's going to put a shelf in each one, I believe, and so he put those in between the wall studs, which I thought was a pretty smart idea. I spent a couple days here and there using snippets of time to wipe down these, I should say actually scrub down these tile walls because they had some remaining grout that needed to be scrubbed off. And so yeah, I just did that here and there between other projects so that we could get this shower completely finished out. Then Andrew later on put some caulk around the joints, and so we almost have this ready to be a shower. It sounds kind of like a quick job, like just a wipe down, but we had to use a scratchy kind of pad, not anything abrasive, but the plastic scratching pads to just remove that haze. It's better to wipe it off when you're doing it, but it didn't quite happen, and so hey, another area where we're living and learning from our mistakes. Andrew has been working this week to put baseboards on the floor / wall of the bathroom, and as you can see, the baseboards are much more pink than the walls because the walls, which are also cedar, have been curing for a while, but they will even out eventually. So we chose a simple 3-inch baseboard, just straight, so that it kind of goes with our cabin rustic theme. And so that's nice. They had to make a little access door for the pipes to the shower. And I have been scrubbing out the shower to get the haze off. And I don't think I've scrubbed everything on the floor, but the walls I have gotten. Andrew got the shower fixtures hooked up, and so this shower is functional. I'm waiting for the liner to my shower curtain, and then I'm going to be hanging it up, so I'll let you see what that looks like. And let's see, I was spending a little time last week wiping off the walls because they were so dusty from construction dust, but here is a status update in our bedroom. We've got the floors finished, and Andrew is getting the baseboards cut. We're doing like a 4-inch baseboard at the bottom, just something really simple. Well guys, that's the update for today. Stay tuned because I'm gonna have some coming up pretty soon. We're gonna be looking at the other projects that the boys have been doing, including the tile in the living room and some kitchen countertops, doors, things like that. It's kind of hard for me to know how to break it up into the different videos because all of the projects seem to be going on kind of simultaneously. If you see behind me, you can see that we're getting our first snow of the winter. We have about 3 or 4 inches so far. It's kind of exciting, also kind of cold. It's gonna be a super cold week here in East Tennessee. So be on the lookout for the next videos about the doors and other projects. And thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Any suggestions are always welcome. Just have a great day and let me know what other DIY projects you guys are involved in.